You're now listening to Relationship War Stories, the number one podcast about dating and relationships and things like that. And I'm your host, just some guy named Jay. And in this installment of Relationship War Stories, basically what I want to talk about, what the discussion that I want to bring up, the discussion topic I want to bring up is, it's a question that a lot of people ask. It's a common question. How many dates should you let go by, or when do you think you need to be starting having sex with this person? When should, how many dates before you do what you're going to do? And I'm going to weigh in on this. I'm going to give my opinion. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Boom Boom Bang. Mr. Boom Boom Bang is an Atlanta, Georgia-based rapper slash producer slash songwriter, and he has a hot single out by the name of Don't Trust Nobody, and it's featured on his mixtape called the Rebuild Mixtape. And I'm going to put the links in the information box below so you can check it out for yourself and check out the single. And the reason Mr. Boom Boom Bang got his name, because what he's been saying in interviews and things like that, is that he's got his name, Mr. Boom Boom Bang, because he has a reputation for boom boom banging the ladies. So let me segue into the topic. I want to ask, how many dates should go by before you boom boom bang? Just post your opinion, post your comments. When is too soon? When is too late? Should it be a certain amount of days? Should it be a certain amount of weeks? This is my opinion. This is my honest opinion. Call me male chauvinist. Call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. And I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm gonna defend it to the death. I think you should smash. You should boom boom bang in 3 dates or less. Yes, I said less. If you boom boom bang on the first night, that's even better. You need to, and I'm talking to the men here. All right, I'm not talking. I'm talking to whatever women, whatever you want to say amongst yourselves, women, that's fine. But I think panties need to be coming off before or on the 3rd date. And I'm going to break it down. All right? Now, I know a lot of people say, well, I want to get to know somebody, and I just want to feel the person, and I just want to get to know them better before we start doing things like that. And I know you fellas are saying this, especially there's a lot of fellas out there saying this, But what I want to say is this. If you have not boom boom banged, and I say within the 3 dates, I just think the chemistry is just not there. You don't want to boom boom bang somebody. You don't want to get into a relationship with somebody who doesn't find you who has to learn to like you, or has to the requisite chemistry is not there. If you're on the 10th date and you guys aren't even talking about boom boom banging. And another thing I'd like to say is there's a lot of women out there, and these are even good women. These are even church girls that do things like this. Don't think these are street girls and things like this. There's good women out there who will let you take them out on dates, let you spend your money on them, let you take them to the movies, let you take them to the dinners and dates and breakfast and brunch and all the other crap, and going to the movies and in this society, it's it's some kind of unspoken thing that the man is supposed to always pay. It's the man's duty. The man pay. You got to pay. Blah 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 blah. And I'm gonna talk about that stuff too in future podcasts. But let me, first things first. These guys are women know this, and everybody knows this, that it's just some kind of unspoken thing that the man is supposed to pay, and this and that. A lot of the times, a lot of women will go out on dates with guys just so they can get free meals, just so they can do some activities with some nice chump who will, spend his money up and take her places, and take her out to eat, and take her to these fancy places, and she'll just eat his stuff up, and then let 10 dates go by and say, hey, I just want to be friends. At least I say by the 3rd date, fellas, if you spent your money and took her out on 3 dates, and and she's not going to give you any after the 3rd date, I think you need to stop dating her. But if you still like her and you still want to see her, I think you need to see her without a date. I think everything after the 3rd date and you guys haven't had sex yet, or haven't boom boom bang yet, I think what you need to do is the next dates need to be in the park, or it needs to be in somebody. It needs to be at your on the couch, or it needs to be on the porch. That's where the next dates need to be. Stop spending your money. Stop spending your money on women who just want free meals, just want attention, and won't put out and won't give you what you want. You know. And don't think that women don't want to get boom boom bang. They just don't want to get boom boom bang by you. Because come on, let's face it, guys. You know the thing was, nice guys finish last and all the stuff like that. You will be taking this woman out on 50 billion dates, and she won't think nothing of you, and she'll be lusting after the guy who won't take her on no dates, and he'll boom boom bang her on the first night. So stop all this foolishness. I believe that you got. I stand by it. If you have not had sex with her, if you have not boom boom banged, before the third date, I think all the other dates should be non spending money dates. You feel me? If you insist on keeping in touch with this woman, because I mean I'm gonna keep it real. If a woman really likes you, forget dating. She'll drink a beer with you on the porch. If a woman is really feeling you, she'll fry up some chicken wings and sit on the couch with you and watch a DVD. It's not that serious. If the woman doesn't boom boom, if you don't boom boom bang after the third date, and you cut the dates off and she no longer wants to see you, then that tells you right there she wasn't really interested in you. She's just interested in how much money you're going to spend on her, or what you're going to do for her, what you're going to, She wasn't feeling you anyway, So I mean, and I know a lot of you are going to disagree. And this podcast that I did was kind of off the cuff. I usually write notes and have more organized thoughts when I'm doing these podcasts, but sometimes I just kind of do it off the cuff, and I kind of, I'm all over the place. And I feel like this podcast was one of those podcasts where I just kind of just went off the cuff and said what I wanted to say. But I'm going to have a more detailed explanation of why I'm saying this in a future podcast. So stay tuned for all you that's going to disagree. But for right now, I want you to post your comments in the information. I mean, not in the information box. That's where I'm posting. You all post in the comments section and say, "Hey, it's just some guy named Jay. I disagree with you, and this is why." Or, oh, Jay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I agree with you wholeheartedly. So definitely post your opinions. And this is not anything I'm not dissing women. I don't, dislike women or anything like that. Don't think that it is one of these arguments where I'm saying, hey, you need to go in there, boom, boom, banger and get you and say F her. No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, fellas, I'm looking out for you all. Don't get used. There's a lot of women out there, and I know some smart aleck person going to say, this probably happened to you, just some guy named Jay. And you're right, it has, but I'm saying this has happened to a lot of guys. I'm saying there's a Poindexter or a nice guy, some wimpy guy or something. I'm not calling myself a wimp or a Poindexter. Well, I may be a Poindexter, but there's some guys that's actually have experienced this, where you've been on multiple dates with a woman, and and you want to move things along, and she's like, "Oh no, I got to get to know you more." And I'm like, "How many free meals do you need to get to know me?" So then you say, "Well, hey, no more free meals. Just come over to the house. Let's look at a DVD." Well, I don't want to do that. Well, you didn't want to get to know her. She didn't want to get to know you. So I'm not mad. I'm not I'm not, like I said, it's not a diss. I'm just giving my opinion, and I stand by it. And when I say 3 dates, I mean 3 dates. I didn't mean 3 days. I didn't mean 3 weeks. Even if the 3 dates go past this so-called Steve Harvey 90-day rule thing, that's cool too. Just as long as the 3rd date leads back to the bedroom, that solidifies it. After you done that, after you boom boom bang, it goes from the we're just talking to, okay, we're something. It could be boom boom bang buddies, or a relationship, or or whatever. But all I'm saying is just don't be a woman's gay friend. You know, don't end up in the friend zone. Don't end up being some, I'm telling you, just don't do it. Don't do it. Give her 3 dates. If she 3 strikes, you're out. All right. If she's not boom boom banging you, if she and a lot of women say, well, I don't. If I give it up on the first night, I'm a smut. I'm a slut. If I give it up on the first night, well, listen. You're saying that to the regular. Actually, women are lying when they say that. Because if Brad Pitt came into town, or some big time rapper, or some big time film director, or something like that came into town, had throwing his money around, some basketball player, and she met Kobe Bryant for one night, she would have sex with him on that night. She'd boom boom bang him on the first night. Do you think I'm right or do you think I'm wrong? If a woman says, well, no, you gotta take me on 3 dates, or you gotta take me on 4 dates before I boom boom bang, then that rule needs to apply to the rock stars too. You need to tell the rock star that too. Well, Bill Gates, I know you have a lot of money. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, I know you're a billionaire and everything, but you know what? We gotta go on a few more dates. I don't know you like that. No. You need to tell Mark Zuckerberg with all his money that too. No, Warren Buffett, no, we need to go on 5 dates, 6, 7 dates first. I don't know you like that. I don't know you. No, that's not how they're gonna. No, Jay-Z. So yeah, so that's just my opinion. Post your opinions too. And like I said, you know what? Even though these are my rules, and I'm not saying that you guys have to live by that. If you want to take a woman on 9 dates just so she can say let's be friends, that's your business. Do what you want. I'm just saying that's not what I'm doing. All right. And women, if you say I'm not giving it up for the guy, hey, that's your business. What work? Hey, there's billions of people on the planet. Who cares? But seriously, post your opinions. Pass it along to your friends. And also listen to Mr. Boom Boom Bang. Listen to his single, Don't Trust Nobody. And and that's all I like to say about this topic for now. I'm coming back to it because I feel like I didn't give an educated, real breakdown of this concept of you should. But what are your opinions? What do you think is the appropriate amount of dates you should go on before you boom boom bang? All right. Again, I'm just some guy named Jay. This has been Relationship War Stories, and take care.